This video is going to be about fear, whether you're looking to buy a home, whether you're looking to make more money. FEAR is the number one reason people stay with a poor mindset. Now, if you're looking to sell real estate, you have to get your clients over the fear of buying. And here's the thing. When it feels good to buy, when things are going up, that's typically the wrong time to buy. The best time to buy, just like stocks, bonds, real estate, anything, is when everybody's scared. When everybody's scared is when you should buy. I remember back in 2010, I had $90,000 saved up. Real estate was slow. I could have bought real estate. Instead, I went and worked. I wanted freedom and money, so I went and started my own company and blew through my $90,000. If I would have bought some homes, 4 homes, I'd be worth $1 million by 27. So when everybody is scared is when you should buy. So right now, everybody's scared. Rates are starting to go down, but it's probably not going to happen overnight, meaning that you're going to have the best time to buy properties. Especially, there's a lot of clients that don't want to listen to your expert advice after selling 2,000 homes. I'll explain to them how and why and the price they should list it at, and how I can net them the most amount by doing it the way I've done it the last 200 times. And instead, they want to do it their way, and then they get mad when it doesn't sell, and then they're going to end up getting a lot less money for it. So, false evidence appearing real. The number one thing you should do right now if you're looking to buy real estate is you should buy real estate. I talked to a client's son that's about 30, 35 years old. He's in the perfect position to buy a house, but he wants to wait 5 years. I explained to him why he should buy now, over and over and over and over, and eventually he got up to maybe next year. Probably just wanted to shut me up, but honestly, it's the subconscious mind looking for all the reasons not to do it because you're scared. That's all it is. So if you're in real estate and you're not selling 50 to 60 homes a year, you got to ask yourself why. If you've been doing it 20 years and you're selling 20 or 30, cool, but you should be selling 50 to 100 a year. If you have money, if you have equity, if you have tools that you can use to set up your best game plan. Now, I put together a book, but I put it in a video in the Udemy course on my link below. There's a school link if you want to join that for $40 a month, where it's mentorship. You can talk to me once a week. And then also the Udemy course is after selling 2,000 homes and working for the national #1 home builders, the best real estate company in Fresno, becoming the best agent there, selling the most homes, actually 150 homes in 2018 with a small team, and then 70 by myself in 7 months in 2020 during COVID. So I've learned a lot of things. I bought a bunch of properties, and I'm growing and I'm learning. I'm trying to teach people. So if you guys would like, if you're an agent and you're not selling 50 homes a year, I don't care where the market is. If you have liquid assets, I can easily show you how to do that. Because you got to spend money on marketing, but you got to know the systems and how it works. And you also got to know how to become the best version of you and how to push yourself and get uncomfortable and kill the ego. So if you guys want to learn all that, the best strategies to selling real estate is in my video. I even teach you how to buy homes without any money, subject to financing, seller financing. I've done it all. So all that's in my video, guys. So on the Udemy course, you can watch that, or you can join the school group. And also now I'm working with a steel company, going to take over the whole U.S. as far as switch over from building homes in wood to doing it in steel. And the reason I'm doing that is because we're going to be saving millions of trees. It's the most amount of money you can make as when you sell a house, right? A lot of people want to get coached on real estate. You could do both of these. I'm doing both, and the reason I'm coaching, I do everything. When the opportunity appears to me, I help and serve, and that's what I do. So with real estate, if you think about getting real estate, it's one of the hardest things you'll do, but you can do it. It's one of the best times, I would say, because everybody's getting out of the business. So you got to get a mentor and a coach. Second thing, you need to sell steel. If you're in any kind of sales right now, making under $200,000-$300,000 a year, you either have a bad product, a bad mentor, or you're lazy. 3 things. So if you want to make a lot of money, in just 5 weeks, I got 2,500 doors in the pipeline, which is on average $1,000 a door of steel. You get basically pay 2% off all the steel that the builders buy. So an average home is probably around 20 to 30,000 of steel. So 2% of that. Now here's the thing: the builders that are building, I'm working with one builder that's going to be doing $1,500 a year. 5 that do about 200 to 300 a year, and about 100 of them that are doing 10 to 40 a year. All that in 5 weeks. I'm working on setting AI up so I can be more efficient. So if you guys want to learn anything about this, comment still, or you can get my number and text me on this page as well. Hopefully, guys, this brings you some value. But before I end, I'm just going to talk about living your best life. Because at the end of the day, I read this book called Universal Law, and it says the purpose is to become the best version of you and give that person to the world. And I truly believe that, because by doing that, you end up bettering everything around you. So all these people that are mad about billionaires having all the money and all this, the better they do, the better we all do. That's what people don't get. It's all better. It wouldn't be better if you split up all the money in the world evenly between everybody. There's this, what's it called? I think the Pareto law. I don't know. There's some research that's already done this. 80% of the money would end up back with 20% of the people. So it doesn't matter. What matters is becoming the best version of you. So if you're not growing every single day, you're losing. You're either growing or dying. That's all you're doing. And I just listened to the spiritual guide that is talking about the number one thing to do is live your life in love. Live your life in love. What is your biggest fear? What would happen if that fear came true? At the end of it, if you keep pushing, you end up with the spark of life, which is love. And at the end of it, you can't take any of it with you. All you can do is leave the best version of yourself here on this planet. And if you guys would like more information on this guy that I've found after listening to just about every top pastor for thousands of hours and reading the Bible, I would say this guy explained it the best in an hour and a half video, and I was like, wow. I've heard a lot of what he said, but never put into the exact context of basically the best way you can say it. So if you guys would like that information, message me and I'll get that over to you. God bless, guys. Peace. Live your best life. Control your mind. Remember, none of it matters anyways. So is it better to live destructive or constructive? What's the best that you can do? What makes you uncomfortable? What should you lean towards? The number one thing that would make me uncomfortable is being in debt. So guess what? It's probably going to happen to me because I fear it. So at the end of the day, let it be, figure it out, become better, do more, become more, help more, serve more. That's the meaning of life, in my opinion. God bless.